Hey Gemini, Everlong Mystic here. Today we're going to get you just a general message, just to see what you need to know. And then I chose a random oracle deck for you. Ooh, Sacred Geometry. Alright, so we have Isosahedron number 58. So what is that about? Alright, number 58. Perspective. The isosahedron is one of 5 three-dimensional geometric shapes, commonly called the Platonic solids. Each has equal angles, edges of equal length, equal faces, blah, blah, blah. We call them the cosmic volumes because that was their name long before Plato's time, and because they hold within their structure cosmic wisdom. Okay. So there's something that's been on your mind for some time. You ruminate and question, but like a continuous loop, moving round and round and going nowhere, you are stuck in thought patterns that offer no solutions. It's time to seek a new perspective. Okay, so that's interesting. All right. So, you need a new perspective, Gemini? So, new perspective regarding what? For Gemini. Alright, we have Clover, so luck. You need a new perspective on luck. Is that right? Is that right, Gemini? Okay. Now we have more information here. So we have a new perspective, luck, ring, cavalier. Alright, so the cavalier and the ring, that is some kind of new information coming in regards to either a commitment, a contract, or a cycle. Something that is favorable to you. So whatever this ring is, this commitment or cycle or contract or something, it is something that you favor, you think highly of. It's good for you, you think it is, kind of thing. And this, it's like you're waiting, whatever you've been waiting on to try to figure out, the information is coming. The Cavalier is bringing it to you, Gemini. It's just not here yet. So whatever the missing piece to this puzzle that you're trying to figure out, it's coming. Okay. So now we know what we're working with here. So what does Gemini need to know about this? Whoa, that almost came out. So we have the King of Swords and the Three of Swords. I feel like this King of Swords is kind of like you, Gemini. It's you sitting there trying to figure this out, whatever it is. And then we have the Three of Swords here, and there's some kind of there's some kind of opposition going on here. It's almost like you against them, differing opinions as to whatever this is right here, this cycle, commitment, contract. It almost reminds me of like negotiations. Like when you're trying to put a contract in place and one party, they tell you what they want and they try to get away with murder, and you're like, no, red line, red line, red line, no, this is our counter offer. And something that's like going back and forth, and it's driving you nuts. It's like you're trying to find some kind of common ground. And man, I really want to know what this, there's some kind of information coming in that the Cavalier is bringing that's going to help you with this whole thing. I don't know if it's going to help you by healing the division, or I don't know, just some kind of pertinent information. I mean, if I'm going literal here on this Three of Swords, it looks like two guys fighting over a woman, or two males fighting over a female. But that may not be the case. That's just like literal. That's a literal depiction of what's on here. So we have Page of Coins, and that, to me, that just feels kind of redundant. It's like this, because the pages are this novice energy, and it's like it could represent that new perspective that you're needing. And the coin, that's that circle, like the ring, you know what I mean? It's like a new perspective on whatever this thing is. I do see Capricorn up there. Huh. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a lot of hard work, but it kind of wanted to come out reversed. So in reverse, this card, there's some kind of hypocrisy here. It's like there's someone, and it's a party. There's someone in the party. I don't know if it's one of these people here with this division. I mean, hopefully it's not you, but there's a hypocrite amongst you. There's a hypocrite involved here. Like they're saying one thing and doing the opposite or something like that. All right, we need I don't know. I don't know if I can figure out who the hypocrite is. We can maybe see what they're not being truthful about. Well, it's about the conflict. We have the Five of Wands here. So, whatever this is, whoever this hypocrite is, they're not being truthful about the conflict itself, about this division. I feel like they might be the ones that are dragging this on. They're dragging this out. God, is this a divorce? I hope not. Divorces suck. Alright. What else do you need to know, Gemini? Ooh, another 8. You have the 8 of Cups. Man. So, I mean, it's basically a card of surrender here, and it's basically saying that somebody's going to give in. Someone's going to give in. I don't know if it's you, Gemini, or the other party surrounding this ring, this contract, or whatever, but someone's going to give in. God, this message seems very specific. It doesn't feel like it's for a collective Gemini. It feels like it's for a person. Okay, so we have the Tower. This Tower is the change it's a change that's coming. I feel like that is what this Cavalier is bringing in. He's bringing in some kind of information. I don't know if the Cavalier is going to come in and they're going to expose this hypocrite that is kind of prolonging this thing, that's lying about the actual conflict. Maybe they're the ones creating the more conflict than even exists. But the Cavalier is going to bring information that kind of sheds some light on this, and it's going to cause one of the parties to surrender, and that's going to bring about the necessary change, the change in the circumstance that's going to give you this perspective. Wow, this feels like a drama, like a soap opera or something. It's so weird. All right, Gemini, this was kind of a weird message, and if this resonates, cool. If it doesn't, please don't force it. It seems really specific, but this is your message, and I thank you so much for embracing your inner mystic, and I will see you next time. Bye, Gemini.